Where is the chat? Ooh, let's add a question. What's for dinner tonight? What is for dinner, everyone? All right, it's not that bad. I like that. I like that stand. Ooh, we're making some hot dogs. We got some. What do you got for dinner? We got some friggin' hot doggies. Today we're making some hot doggies because it's President's Day. President's Day hot dogs for everyone. And when it's President's Day, you make hot dogs. Oh, you know what? I should have another question in the poll. I should have more questions up. Let me see. What should I have? Ooh, I didn't notice I could do that. Ooh, baby. What other new questions? Hey, how's it going? Crazy Leo World 376 5376. Thank you for joining us on today's beautiful day. We're gonna have some hot dogs. Have you ever had sauerkraut? I'm gonna show you all about sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is pickled cabbage. Yeah, this is a great topping you put on your hot dogs. What kind of hot dogs are we using today? We're doing some hot links. You ever had some spicy hot dogs? Yes, that's spicy hot dogs. Another question. Do you like mustard on your ketchup? Yes, I do. I do like mustard. And did you know you don't like mustard, but did you know there's another type of mustard? We have, what do we got? Dijon mustard. It's not only one mustard. We got Dijon mustard and yellow mustard. Now, if you're going for a classic European, German-style hot dog, you're going to go for that Dijon mustard, right? But if you're in the Americas, you'll stick to your normal yellow. Now, here's another question. You guys use ketchup and mustard and mayo on your... Some people think it's blasphemy to have ketchup in your hot dog. Can you believe that? I grew up... What's up, everyone? I grew up putting ketchup, the trifecta, ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. That's always got to be in my freaking hot dogs. I don't know why. It's because I'm Mexican. We Mexicans, we like to put ketchup, mustard, and mayo. All right, we're gonna start with our beautiful skillet. Make sure it's in place. Can you see that? Make sure it's in place. Today's hot dog links, the red hot ones for sure. We're gonna go all the way up in the heat. Get both burners up. Make sure it's hot. And we're gonna leave our hand there until it gets hot. Let's see how long. They say 3 seconds of heat. That's when you know it's ready. Don't do this at home. Don't try to do this at home. Oh, all right, that was more than 3 seconds. I think that's ready to go. And we're gonna start with our red hot. 6 or 7 hot dogs. Oh, you got me there. I'm only gonna have 2 hot dogs, right? Because we're in a hot dog diet today. Usually I'd gobble like 4, but today I think we're only going for 2 hot dogs. Costco, are these from Costco? Let me know if these are from Costco. Costco hot dogs are the best hot dogs, by the way. We're gonna go with our 2 hot links. Now my wife did say that she loves hot links for the chili. Shout out if you like chili. Put some. I'm just gonna use 4. It is for 3 people. 3 people, 4 hot dogs. That sounds about right. Oh, what other toppings? What other toppings you guys like on your hot dogs? I like onion, white onion. Yeah, you get that crunchy bite, that crunchy onion bite. That's what you want. Anyway, let's put away our hot dogs. And what else? Oh, shout out if you like your Oscar Mayer beef franks. I like my Oscar Mayer beef franks. Let's put that. Hey, let me know what other toppings you put in your hot dog. Chili cheese beans. Yes, I agree that. I agree. Chili cheese on your hot dog. That's a great topping. I like to have yellow cheese on my hot dogs. We're gonna add more hot dogs. Remember, it's President's Day. Celebrate the president. We're not celebrating today's president. We're just celebrating President's Day. You know, it's just a thing. Nothing on your hot dog. All right. Now, for the people that don't like anything on your hot dog, there is another question. Do you like a steamed hot dog or a grilled hot dog? Let me know. That's another thing. Now, growing up eating hot dogs, I enjoyed wrapping my hot dogs in bacon. Bacon. If my hot dogs don't have bacon, onion, I like onion for sure. But if my hot dogs don't have the bacon, what are we doing? We're wasting our time. Yeah, grill hot dogs all the way for sure. All right, grill hot dogs. We're doing some just hot dogs on the skillet. Skillet hot dogs, if you want to call them. Now, what about the bun? Now, for those people that don't like any ingredient toppings on your hot dog, how do you like your bun? You like it toasty? You like it just room temperature? Or you like it steamed? Let me know. Now, there's even more questions. Some people think that a hot dog is just a basic little sandwich. All right, here's another question. Is a hot dog a taco or a sandwich or a thing of itself? Now, so many things going on with hot dogs. Now, see, I would think it's kind of like a bun taco. It's kind of like a bun taco. Room temperature, I'm so picky. All right, we got some picky eaters in the house. We got some picky eaters. And you know what? I think hot dogs are the picky eater food. Now, for my picky eaters, do you like your hot dog with a... Shout out if you like a mac and cheese and hot dog. Now, that's a good picky eater meal. If you're into picky eating, you ever had salchipapas? That's hot dogs and potato and french fries. Shout out to the people that know what salchipapa is. Let's go in. Now, our temperature's a little high, so let's bring it down. There's no need to burn our hot dogs. There's no need. Look at that. Look at that. See that? See that? There's no need to have that burnt mark. Come on. That's cancer. They say that's a carcinogen. We don't want carcinogens in our hot dogs. I mean, they already say hot dogs are bad for you because of all the processed meat and you don't even know what's in it. But come on, 50 cook. What does 50 cook mean? So cook. Yeah. Anyway, we're just gonna look. Here's the secret. I'm gonna show you guys some hot dog tricks. Nobody even knows these hot dog tricks. Get some water. Temperature's all the way down. Look at that. Steamy hot dog. That's what we want. Now here's another. For all the people who've been to the Pacific Northwest, their hot dogs over there, they got the cream cheese, they got the grilled bell peppers and grilled onions. Have you ever had a hot dog from the Pacific Northwest? They had cream cheese. Now, one time I was out there in the street getting their traditional Seattle dog, they call it. This guy at the hot dog stand, he had a caulking gun. You know what a caulking gun is? It's the thing you use to freaking to cover the edges of your building. See that? You use a little caulking gun. You go. So anyway, this guy had a caulking gun full of cream cheese. That's how much they love their cream cheese over there in the Pacific Northwest. Now, have you been to the Southwest? You ever had a Danger Dog? Now, Danger Dog, that's another story. Yeah, Danger Dogs, they sell them in LA, Hollywood Boulevard, right? What's in the Danger Dog? You got your bacon wrap hot dogs, and they'll put a little jalapeno, because they're like Mexican, right? They're like Mexican. What that? DB have more photos? I don't know what that means. But anyway, let's continue with the hot dogs, right? We got our doggies. They're steaming. They're steaming. We got our bacon. We gotta have bacon. And like I said, we gotta wrap our hot dogs. Gotta wrap that hot dog. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just wrap it up. Let's wrap another one. Why not? Why not? You like to wrap your hot dogs? Let's wrap another one. Let's wrap it up. That's how we do it in Hollywood. In Hollywood over there, they do it in Mexico too. Well, let me remind you something. Over there in LA, there's a lot of Mexicans. Yeah, there's a lot of Mexicans. So they're making freaking Mexican style hot dogs. And what's a Mexican style hot dog? Yeah, it's a hot dog. It's a cheap hot dog, but you elevate it with a little bacon. That's what you do. You put some bacon on your freaking hot dog. Eh? Now you got an elevated hot dog. Now the thing about these danger dogs, they call them danger dogs. Can I tell you why they call them danger dogs? They call them danger dogs. They call them danger dogs because it's illegal to sell those hot dogs. They're running away from the authorities. They're just running away with the authorities. Right? Spaghetti. Oh, you're having spaghetti for dinner? Shout out for my spaghetti lovers. I had spaghetti last night. What were you eating over there in Valentine's Day? Spaghetti? Yeah, spaghetti. I had spaghetti and meatballs, Lady in the Tramp style. Shout out if you like Lady in the Tramp style. Ooh, I want to see some flames if you like Lady in the Tramp. You ever seen Lady in the Tramp? Lady in the Tramp. Let me tell you about this. What's up, Brax? What's up, Brax 2000? Let me tell you the story about Lady in the Tramp. Now, Lady in the Tramp is about two dogs, right? This dog is a lady. You know, she's a little lady dog that grew up in a beautiful house, right? With some great owners, right? And then there's another dog, the Tramp, right? They call it the Tramp. This dog, he's like a freaking a vagabond dog. Right? It's a homeless dog, right? Oh, it's not a show. It's a movie. Lady and the Tramp is a movie. Anyway, so then the dog that is homeless gets this lady-like dog and it's like, get out, let's go have some fun, you lady dog. You don't know how to have fun. And this dog takes them out and they love each other and then they go to this alley and then they eat spaghetti and meatballs and then they're like eating spaghetti and meatballs and then they're like sucking on the spaghetti and they happen to be munching on the same noodle at the same time. Have you ever seen a dog suck on a spaghetti noodle? Is that even gonna happen? But anyway, it's a cartoon movie. So they start sucking on the spaghetti noodle and guess what happens? They kiss. Beautiful. Let's look back at our hot dogs. Looking good, right? All right, now we're just waiting. Hey, shut up, Limon. That's my dog, Limon. He likes to bark. Anyways, what's up, Limon? Say hi to the chat. Limon. Say hi to the chat. All right, let me get rid of the question of the day because no need to have this question anymore. No need to have this question. I think everyone's having hot dogs tonight, right? That's the answer. President's Day. If you're not out there buying a mattress or some type of furniture on President's Day, big blowout sales because that's what you do on President's Day. You go buy mattresses, right? If you're not doing that, what are you doing on President's Day? I'm telling you. I'm going to make the same thing you're making. Yeah, shout out to the people that are making hot dogs. It's no struggle meal. It's a luxury meal. You know why? Because you add toppings to it. Okay. Oh, by the way, we got to remember to make the toppings. Let's see how hot dogs are doing. All right. Anyway, let's not forget about our toppings. So let's start with our toppings. While we have our hot dogs in the background. Let's keep the hot dogs in a low temperature because we ain't trying to burn them. Right, let's focus on our onion. We got the onion. Let's get it. I like the crunchy onion. Who does? You know what? You know what's another topping people love, and I forgot to mention? People love caramelized onions. You ever had caramelized onions? So if you grill your onions, see this onion? If you grill your beautiful crunchy onions right there with your hot dogs, you just let them be, guess what's going to happen? Yeah, they're going to caramelize. The spicy crunchy onion will soften and sweeten It won't make you cry anymore. It'll make you go, that's a sweet, delicious caramelized onion. So anyways, so while we're waiting on our bacon to get all crunchy, let's focus on more crunchy because you love hot dogs. I love hot dogs. Who doesn't love hot dogs, right? Easy meal. Anyway, let's continue with the topic with our hot dogs, right? So our hot dogs are gonna be, let me give you a better shot. You don't need a lot of onion. You just need like a little bite of spiciness, right? So we go there. Careful with your fingers. Careful with your fingers all the time. And all you need is very thinly, finely chopped onion. It's just gonna go a little bit, just a little bit of onion. You don't need a lot. It's just for that little bit of onion crunch, right? Isn't that looking beautiful? It's like magic. It's like magic. You ever seen that commercial where they're selling the chop slapper? The slap chopper? The slap chopper. It's this thing they sell at QVC, those late night shows where they're selling you things? Well, the slap chopper is a thing where you just put it on top of your onion and you slap it and it chops your vegetables. I don't need that. We're here saving money. We're saving money, right? Right? Yeah. Look, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's what's going to be in our hot dog. That's going to be in our hot dog. It's beautiful. You're going to love it, all right? All right, set that aside. What other toppings should we add to our hot dogs besides? Okay, we got sauerkraut. We got the crunchy onion. Should we add tomatoes? I do like tomatoes. I do like tomatoes on my hot dogs. Let me see. For a hot dog, make sure you get a good, hard tomato. Right? Nice and firm. Check it out on our hot dogs. See how these hot dogs are doing. We're checking on. Oh, there you go. See how our hot dogs are tightening up? See how that bacon is tightening up? That's what we want. That's what we want. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? But we're in low heat. We don't have to worry about it. We're in low heat. You can walk away. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Just walk away. They'll be fine. I promise you they'll be fine. Anyways, so next ingredient. Let's wash our hands first. Grossy. Yeah. All right. Next ingredient, tomato. Relish. Shout out if you like a relish on your tomato. Pickles. We got pickles. Pickles, or as we call them, relish. Thank you for the pickles. Now, the beauty about relish is that it is pickles. All you have to do is finely dice your pickles and it changes the name. Isn't that interesting? You change the name of an ingredient just by chopping it differently. It was pickles, then you finally chop it. Guess what? It's relish. You go, hey, pass the relish. Somebody's going to yell out from the other side of the room. Do you mean pickles? No, I mean relish. It's the same thing. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to tell you relish and pickles are the same thing. Different names, just because they're chopped differently. This world is full of crazy people, I'm telling you. This world is full of crazy people. Let me tell you a little bit more about them. Now, in Chicago, you ever had a Chicago dog? Let me tell you about Chicago dog, right? In Chicago, shout out to the Midwest, they will put an actual pickle in your hot dog, right? In Chicago, they like to put an actual pickle spear. A pickle spear on your hot dog. And then the difference about the Chicago dog is that it has a poppy seed. Poppy seed. Are you hearing this out? A poppy seed bun. That's different. You want to say, hey, I ate a Chicago dog. Then you ask the person, did it have a poppy seed bun? If they say it had a poppy seed bun, then you're going to go, then you were eating a Chicago dog. Now, did it have a pickle in it? Yes, it did. And then, did it have tomato? Yes, it did. Did it have mustard? Yes, it did. And also, did it have relish? Sweet relish? Yes, it did. What else am I missing? There's one more ingredient missing in the Chicago dog. Anybody know what goes in the Chicago dog? Because I know a spork pepper. A spork pepper was missing in that Chicago dog, right? That's what completes a Chicago dog. Do you know what a spork pepper is? It's like a thin pepper. It's not that spicy. It's a little hard. It's pickled. There you go. We got 2 ingredients now. We got our onion. We got our tomato. What else are we missing? We got the relish. Oh, we got the sauerkraut. Yeah, shout out if you're German. German people and their sauerkraut, they love their sauerkraut. I'm gonna put sauerkraut in my freaking hot dogs because guess what? Guess what? Those Eastern European people, they love their sausages, and if they're having sausages, for sure they're gonna have sauerkraut, right? Right? So shout out, big fire flame emoji if you like sauerkraut, if you like pickled ingredients in your hot dog. So anyways, what else are we got? What are we got? Remember, the bacon is only to elevate our cheap hot dog. If you got some cheap hot dogs out there and you wanna make a fancy meal out of it, just wrap it in bacon. Just wrap it in bacon. You're gonna have some great luxury. Okay, where's our relish? We're gonna need our relish. There you go. There you go. See, am I pleasing you, Crazy Leo? Am I pleasing you? We got the dill relish. It's basically a finely chopped pickle. That's all it is. So we got our spread. All right, we got our onion. We got our tomato. We got our relish. We got our sauerkraut. What ingredients am I missing? What ingredients am I missing? Right? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know in the chat box below. Am I missing more ingredient? Okay. I got this spread going on. I got 2 different type of mustard. I got the mayo. Now here's another thing about the mayo. We either have normal Duke's Real Mayo, right? Only eggs and oil, right? Eggs and oil is gonna make it like that. There you go, hot dog emoji. All right, so now here's another question, right? We have normal mayo or we have Kewpie mayo. Now normally I have Kewpie mayo. It looks like I ran out of Kewpie mayo, so we're gonna stick with the normal traditional Duke's mayo. What else are we missing? We're missing some catsup. I like ketchup in my hot dog. Maybe you don't like ketchup in your hot dog, but I like ketchup in my hot dog. There you go. We got our traditional hot dog. All right, that's how I like my hot dog. All right, we got our mayo, our trifecta. We gotta have our trifecta. See, when you go to the store on like 4th of July, you're gonna see it. I know I'm not crazy. You go to the store, pay attention. You go to the store, you're gonna see on sale. Heinz is gonna have a package of mayo, mustard, and ketchup. They sell them 3 together in a package. Am I crazy? Hot dog emoji if you know I'm not crazy. All right. So we got our mayo, our mustard, our ketchup. You know that's gonna be great. You know that's what goes in a hot dog. You're crazy if you're not putting all 3. But let's continue. Now let me remind you another thing. If you say you don't like mustard, mayo, ketchup on your burger, on your hot dog, let me remind you about a hamburger sauce. Maybe you know about In-N-Out or some other crazy popular hamburger joint. Guess what they use? They use the hamburger sauce. You know what's in the hamburger sauce? This is in the hamburger sauce. We got the relish, the mustard, the mayo, the ketchup. That's in the hamburger sauce. It's all 4 ingredients combined. See, I'm not crazy. Okay, what am I trying to say? Oh, bread. Here's the bread. We got our bread. Shout out to the people who know Bimbo. Shout out. Big hot dog emoji if you know Bimbo. See, I had choices at the store. I could have had a brioche bun. I could have a poppy seed bun. I could have had a whole grain. I could have Wonder. No, I went for Bimbo. You know why? I went for Bimbo? Because that's the hot dog I grew up eating, right? In Mexico, Bimbo is king, right? They love freaking Bimbo. That's like the biggest brand. Now, if I had a telera, what's the other one? There's one they make that is homemade. Primavera. If I had a Buena Noche, that'd be another level of a hot dog. But right now we're sticking with what we have. We got our bread, we got our onion, we got our tomato, we got our relish, we got our sauerkraut. Boom! 2 types of mustards, 1 type of ketchup. I'm missing something spicy. Let's check on our hot dogs. Is our bacon tightening up? Our bacon is getting a little tight. You know what? Oh, I don't even have any shot. At this point, our hot dogs are kind of like steaming. Our bacon is not really getting crunchy. We need to get crunchy. So what's gonna happen? We're gonna bring up the heat. There you go. The heat is up. The heat is up. Please remind me. Please remind me that I have some freaking hot dogs in the high heat. And if I don't get reminded by you guys, I might burn them up. I don't want to burn up my hot dogs. This is dinner. This is not only dinner for myself, it's dinner for the whole family. Come on. All right, let's keep going. You hear that sizzle? Give me a second of silence for the sizzle. Now that's some ASMR. That's some freaking ASMR for the sizzle. You want me to do it again? I'll do it again. There you go. Hear that sizzle. We're at medium heat. Now, let me remind you guys, these were frozen, so I had to test if they're warm inside. What's my favorite sport? Great question. Great question. My favorite sport is baseball. I do like baseball. Baseball's pretty chill. All you do is grab this ball, hand size, throw it fast, somebody else catches it, and you're out. That's it. You caught it, you're out, end of the game. Let's wait in the inning for 9 freaking hours, all right? Or is it 9 innings? I forgot the rules of baseball, but I do like baseball. Thank you for the question. Hey, what's your favorite sport, Crazy Leo? Let me see, are these going good? I want you to take a look at the onion. Oh, basketball? Yeah, basketball is all right. I wish I was a little taller so I enjoy basketball. And football? All right. We got a little football player in the building. All right, check this out. So what's going on with my onion? My onion is not caramelizing. It ain't caramelizing. I gotta add, you know what I'm gonna add to my onion for it to caramelize a little bit? It needs a little butter. Let's add a little butter to our freaking onion so it caramelizes. Let's take a look at our hot dogs. Are they sizzling? Oh, those beauties are sizzling. Oh, yeah, baby. Are these sizzling? Yes, they are. Oh, now this one's really tightening it up. Now the tight hot dogs, I'm gonna leave that one for my beautiful wife. Yeah, she likes the tight hot dogs. I hope she's not watching this. Anyway, let's lower the heat because we're burning that up. We don't want to burn it up. This is dinner for the whole family. What happens if I burn dinner? Everyone's gonna be upset with me. Then what? I'm gonna have to go get some TV dinner or something. I don't want to get TV dinner. I put so much effort into this dinner. I wish I was a little taller. I wish I was a baller. Look at that. If I continue with those lyrics, I might get demonetized. All right, don't make me sing those songs. Come on now. Hey, who sings that song, by the way? I don't know. Okay, so we got our onion, we got our hot dogs. Our hot dogs are sizzling. Our onion is onioning, right? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with that onion, huh? We're gonna add a little butter. That's all that means. There you go, right? There you go. Look at that beauty. Just let that onion rest on top. That butter. You gotta let that butter rest on top of your onion. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen if you let that butter rest on your onion? Huh? What's gonna happen? It'll caramelize. It'll get delicious flavors. Look at that. Ooh, we're almost ready, by the way. We're almost ready. It seems like our bacon is tightening it up. Our bacon is tightening up. Look at that. Ow! Keep burning my fingers. Ow! Ooh, baby. That's a burned bacon right there. Look at that. We're just gonna wait for that butter to melt down, and we need to soften our hot dogs. And how are you gonna do that, Crazy A Man? I'm gonna tell you how I do it, right? I'm gonna show you, right? So you put your hot dogs there. A minute of silence for the ASMR. And we're back. Check this out. I found the Kewpie mayo. Right? You might want your traditional mayo, or you want your Kewpie mayo. So what's the difference, Angel? What's the difference with the Kewpie mayo and the normal? I'll tell you what the difference is, right? So your Kewpie mayo is Japanese, right? They put a little bit more egg in it. They put a little bit more egg in your Japanese Kewpie mayo, right? And in comparison to your normal traditional family recipe, Duke's Mayo. There's more oil. Let me tell you what kind of oil is in here. Soybean oil. That's actually the first ingredient. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Oh yeah, where was I? Yeah, let's steam our buns. Thank you everyone for actually being with me. Sometimes I'm here cooking by myself. Thank you very much. I feel so much better just knowing that there's someone out there, even if you're not saying anything. Making me feel so much better that there's people out there just with me and I'm not alone. Oh, there you go. Everyone just went away. It's okay. It happens. You say some corny stuff, everyone goes away. It's okay. I get it. Look, usually if I put the dog, everyone comes back. It's crazy how the algorithm works. You just put a beautiful, cute dog, put a little cute dog, and it's like my algorithm. My viewership just kind of goes up randomly. It's so weird. Say something funny. Did it go up? I guess it didn't go up. Anyways, as we were talking, last step is just to warm up our breads. We're almost done with this, guys. You guys are not gonna eat with me unless you want to just eat one hot dog with me. But this is my presidential meal. Oh, I forgot to mention the last ingredient, or the last topic. Pickled jalapeno. We got 4 buns right there. And you know what? Why not? Let's add some more buns. All we need is them to get a little steamy, a little soft, and maybe get a little grease from the hot dog. That's it. Right? And then guess what? We're not getting dirty so many dishes. Right? Everything's on the skillet. So easy. Isn't it fun to cook, everyone? All right. Hot links are the best options. Okay, we're ready for assembly. We're ready for plating. Thank you, everyone. It's been great having you guys here. Thank you for following me throughout the whole cooking experience. Now all we have to do is plate it, present it, and eat it, and then I'll be eating with my family. All right. We start with the plate. Let's get a good steamy bun. See that one? Is that even a good angle? Okay, there it is. Get a good steamy one. Okay. Let me put it right there. Okay. I'm gonna show you how I make my hot dog. All right. Make sure this is steamy. You can't tell, but it's warm. It's warm. I promise you, right? I'm gonna start with the base. Here's our base. Our base is a little Duke's Mayo. There you go. It's always in the middle. Now, I like to hide my toppings underneath. Some people like their toppings on top because it's aesthetically pleasing. It might look better, but it's messier. We ain't trying to make a mess here. Okay. There you go. Oh, ketchup. What else should we put? We got that ketchup. What else are we putting? Oh, that's it. That's our wet sauces, right? Then we go for our bacon wrap. Ah, that's hot. Okay. We go for our bacon wrapped hot dog. Oh my God, that's hot. Okay. There you go. Okay. Then we just sprinkle a little bit on it, just a little bit. Sprinkle a little bit of tomato. Just a little bit. We put a little relish. There you go. We put a little relish. Are you even getting the good shot? You're not getting the good shot. Let me fix it for you guys. All right. There you go. Yeah. Give me a hot dog emoji if you like normal relish instead of the sweet relish. All right. And then the star of the show. Star of the show. If you were wondering what this is sauerkraut. And sauerkraut is pickled cabbage. Pickled cabbage. Yes, yes it is. Pickled cabbage. Let me just show you. Let me just show you the pickled cabbage. Pickled cabbage action. There you go. There you go. Put this away. Let me push all this stuff. You guys deserve a good shot. You guys deserve a good shot. All right, there you go. Isn't that beautiful? Now, when you're dealing with pickle stuff, you always want to use a clean utensil. You don't want to ruin your pickle food. You don't want to ruin it. And this is just pickled cabbage. How can I describe it? It's like, let me say what it is. Let me tell you. Let me describe it. It's sour. It's stinky. Basically, just tastes like vinegar. Just stop eating them. Okay. What else? What else is missing? Just the last ingredient. We got the onion, the mustard, the ketchup, the mayo, tomato, onion, relish, sauerkraut. Last ingredient. Last ingredient is, look at that. Look at that. This is our last ingredient. Our last ingredient. Remember, it's a bacon wrapped hot dog. And everyone, thank you for watching. And go out there, make yourself a hot dog. We've learned a lot about hot dogs today, huh? Oh, that's delicious. Just the hot, spicy, hot link, the crunchy bacon, crunchy onion, the sauerkraut, sweet ketchup. What a combination. And with the bite of the jalapeno, that's all you need. So good. My family's gonna have a treat. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me on this cooking endeavor. It's so good. It's so good. So cheap. So easy. I won't stop eating them. I'll eat them all. That was a great cooking session. Thank you once again. Now, enjoy your evening. Enjoy your family. Eat healthy, and don't forget to eat fruit and vegetables after this. Because hot dogs is not a complete meal. Kind of is. If you top it with a lot of toppings. But, yeah. Eat your vegetables. Eat your fruit and vegetables, all right? It's been nice hanging out with y'all. Whoa! Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. 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 I don't know how to... Let me close this. All right.